Oh, also there's an option on YouTube you can click to make the stream not be such a big delay.
Oh, really? What's the option?
There was a I never noticed it until Bobby pointed it out to me. There's one that's like, it's just some option that's just like I don't remember exactly what it's called, but basically it was just like shorten the delay like on your stream at like a minor drop in quality or something like that. A potential drop in quality, but to lessen the stream delay. Now that's only like a 8 to 10 second delay.
Yeah, that'd be great, man. Whatever that thing is.
And the only other thing I have to do is I need to play with OBS so that if I'm talking to somebody on the stream, I can just mute the... Or if I'm talking to somebody on Discord, I can mute it so they don't have to worry about hearing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I can fix that later today.
Nice.
I just want to play some Witcher right now. So do you remember what you did in regards to the Bloody Baron and his unborn child? The fetus, the botchling.
I do.
What did you do?
I think I killed it.
What was your reasoning?
Like that game. It's been a long time.
Gotcha.
I really wish I could tell you, dude. I just don't remember.
Yeah, I got you. Because it definitely has been a long time since this game came out. A very long time. More than 2 years? Question mark? I said, has it been more than 2 years since this game first came out? I'm trying to think.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm curious if it's more than 2.
Let's go.
Be gone.
Come on.
Come no closer. I know whence you come. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. The powers will not relent.
piece of power.
The powers that protect me, they sense whence you
Voice
come.
within the tree. Kid.
Why have you come? Why spill this blood? Are you here to grant me death? Or is my freedom your wish?
Didn't set out to hurt anyone. I was attacked, had to defend myself.
I sense no wrath,
Didn't come here in anger.
beguiled by darkness. But your heart, it is not black.
I can hear a voice. Can't see who it belongs to, though.
I am but a spirit. I am but a whisper.
Whisper to the wolves. Tell them to stay away. Who are you?
Once I protected them. Now they protect me. I protected this spot from the crows. The crows killed me. My spirit they captured, imprisoned me in the tree. Help! Aid me! Free me! I wish to be free again.
The crows. What do you know about them?
The sisters are older than the oldest trees. Velen is their realm. All life here serves them. The sisters live concealed. You will not find them. They hear all. You cannot hide.
I saw women, children even, lying dead on this hill. Did they want to destroy you?
To nature, to the forest and earth, all death is life. Every death is equal. I cry, I wail,
inside just yet.
You must come back. Free me. I beg you. Beware my sentries.
I lost.
Stand guard still.
That sucks.
Too much.
Were you jungling?
I was the mid laner, but the enemy ADC had like 12 kills. I'm supposed to go to bed, but I don't want to go to bed on that salty loss.
What?
Really tired.
I mean, if you're really
Nah,
tired.
You already know.
I mean, if you're really tired. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep.
Fuck, I look like.
Tired?
I put jungle for this one, so hopefully I can get jungle.
You
I
feel like
did.
you'll win easier if you're jungler versus mid?
Yeah, if I was Rammus that game, because they had Yasuo, Aatrox, and Lucian. Carried.
How long do the queues take to pop?
Oh, it already popped. I'm in the pick and ban phase.
Pretty fast though.
Yeah, it was pretty fast. I mean, we should win this. Because... Set.
Medallion's home. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Who I'm gonna use? Good old Rammus. Oh, they got Trendemir too. They got Trendemir, Warwick, Draven.
Oof.
Rammus was the best pick for this. Best pick.
I'm just imagining Trendemir.
Hurting himself over my Thornmail. Okay, do that.
That's what I'm getting at, like, because, you know, he can attack pretty fast. You know, I guess so can Draven.
He'll kill himself.
No, yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah.
what I'm getting at. That's,
It's impenetrable.
I know,
Chill.
I'm just saying, like, you know, he swings so fast, he's gonna kill him so fast.
Oh yeah.
Go.
Thornmail's gonna be my first item that I'm gonna run.
Who else do they have besides Draven?
What'd you say?
Who do they have besides Draven and Trendemir?
Warwick, Jenna, and oh, they canceled the queue because they knew.
They were done so.
Yeah, they knew. Yeah, they fucking knew. And now I got top lane.
Herp.
Hey, yeah.
Yosh, old boy said, he'll jungle. He'll let me jungle.
Those sweet league players.
Violet said it's past your bedtime.
That's your bedtime, son.
I don't know how to reply to that, but help me. Help me.
You think Bobby wants to get in trouble?
I promise, tell Vi, I promise this will be the last one.
You say coming because this is the last one.
Oh, she doesn't sound like she believes it.
I know, right? Vi is funny.
She's like, I heard that one before.
Mm-hmm. Vi is really funny.
Did you keep the settings that we were talking about yesterday? For your stream, Mike?
1 second, I gotta change the settings. Turn you up. Turn it up. What did you ask me about the settings?
Did you keep the same settings that you were using yesterday?
Yeah. Does it look worse?
No.
Yeah, I haven't touched the settings since the last one, so this is running at the 1700 and faster on the delay, or the less delay.
Hmm.
I can't believe I'm still rocking the same armor, man. This armor says one arm.
Yep.
I just think this chest piece is literally like the best looking piece in the game. I don't think there's a piece of gear that looks better than this chest.
I like the later heavy pieces.
It's like the heavy thing looks like some fucking Oshkosh Bagosh winter gear or some shit.
This dude said, Oshkosh bagosh. That's so funny.
It looks like some old, like, I don't know, it just looks like winter cloth gear. I really don't like the way some of the heavy gear looks.
World Cup, World Star Fight Comp is good.
You still have to try and show me something, though.
Hmm?
I said you set off to show me something. This is a piece of heavy armor that does not look bad. Maybe I'm just thinking of that Ursine heavy set.
This is the Ursine heavy set. There's like, you know how it upgrades each time you upgrade it, it gets a visual upgrade.
So what is that, the Grandmaster level? Let me look at what I know I seen some like piece of cloth here. I'm trying to see what the hell I saw.
This is the first level one. The one that I have.
That's not the one I'm thinking of either.
This is like the next one, I think.
Oh, so basically it's the enhanced and superior versions is what I'm thinking of.
Hmm.
So the basic is alright, and the Mastercrafted is, you know, decent. But that enhanced and superior were the ones I had in my mind. I thought the whole set looked like those pieces.
And this is all of them? Like all the Grandmaster set?
I think there should be 4 of them. Oh, these are all Grandmaster. Yeah. So, I mean... What's the second one? Is that second one the Griffin Skull? Because it looks ugly. Pretty sure it is.
It is really ugly. I'm guessing that too.
So, I mean, I will just wear my chest I'm wearing right now with the rest of the pieces. So I'm not wearing that butt ugly thing. I don't give a fuck what it does. I'll rock my level 1 gear until I beat this damn game on the hardest difficulty. Wolf doesn't look too bad.
Is the wolf the last one?
I believe Wolf is the last one.
Hmm.
So, I want to say it's light. Well, wait, I'm confused.
Cat's probably the middle one, right? With the hood?
What's the middle one?
Cat?
So what's the first one?
I'm not sure.
I'm confused now because I thought there were only 4. I thought it was going to be light, medium, heavy, wolf. I don't know what that middle one is. I don't know what that blue is. I've never seen that set before. I'm pretty sure it's cat, griffin, question mark, Ursine, wolf.
So what is left from cat, griffin, Ursine, wolf? Mm-hmm.
What is that set? I have no idea what that set is there.
This is the cat set. I think this is the last tier cat set. It's kind of clean.
So that is the cat set. So what's that first one in the picture then?
It must be Griffin. Wait, no, Griffin was the second one, right?
Yeah.
It's not even on this list.
The few lists I see wolf, bear, griffin, cat. Right, so
Is that the list you were just looking at?
I don't know what that set is. That first one. Yeah, that's what you just linked is the same picture I'm looking at. So I don't. What's that first picture then?
Is that the level 1 Griffin?
I mean, if it's a level 1 griffin, it's not bad. I mean, I might rock that. Just skip over whatever the hell the other one is.
That's what that is, right? Level 1 Griffin?
I think it's so drastically different. They had to
Show.
show the armor 2 different times.
It does look pretty different.
I'm trying to find pictures of just the Griffin armor.
Like the Griffin line.
Yeah. No, that's not it. I don't know what that thing is, but it's not Griffin.
Did you see the thing that I just linked? Was that not it?
Some reason, your messages are popping.
Yeah, you're right. That's not it. So we're looking at the first one, right? Trying to figure out what that is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's some DLC armor, like just a random, not random, but like one of the DLC sets.
Well, I have no idea.
Superior and Grandmaster look very similar. Enhanced Superior and Grandmaster look very similar.
Am I in combat? Oh, really? The monster comes out now?
That wolf through the final set's kind of nice.
What now? Filth.
This is the wolf one.
Man, fire damage does percent-based damage, I guess.
Oh, it does?
Check out the stream. Like, I accidentally took the gear when the monster never came up to defend it, so I was like, oh, that's weird. And then when I was leaving, it popped up, so I was like, oh. I wouldn't have fought this creature, but now that I stole the creature, I can't leave. So I kill this thing.
Killing a level 20 skull? That fire magic is broken. It's just a dot over time, right?
Yeah. Oh, God.
It's a percent of max HP. That's impressive. Seems really strong.
It is fully leveled up, though. So, this is the only thing I put points into, basically. It's not only is it fully leveled up, but I'm also spec'd so that all my medium gear, I'm wearing a full medium set, each piece of medium gear is buffing it, plus I just leveled up to have a new mutagen, and that's also buffing it by like 30%. Like, I got a lot of magic base buffs on. So I got 30% from this thing. And then each piece gives me 5.
Can you get the Stone of Power or whatever to enhance your ignorance?
Oh, I do have the Stone of Power on too. What does that do? Does that double it? That doubles it, doesn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Run,
I just realized I had that on. That Stone of Power. A lot of chick was getting wrecked.
Just crushed a mob that's more than almost 3 times your level.
Whoops.
Slow.
Accurate.
Shut up and fight.
So you got your mojo back, Mitchell?
Something like that. Call me Austin Powers in this shit.
Stop. Got his groove back.
But don't call me Stella.
Fighting a real troll under that bridge.
For real. I just want to play Gwent. That's all I ever wanted to do.
The multiplayer card game looks looks a lot different.
Is it?
Yeah, because it doesn't look like it's the simple, like you have archers, close range, and then cannon. Basically, it looks like you can put people in either spot.
Hmm.
And then they have a lot of buffing cards. Like every card I saw that was being played had some kind of adjacent bonus or something. It looked very interesting, but it did not look nearly as simple as.
What?
I feel like this game isn't even that simple, but you know, it's just very.
Did you see my horse?
Looking at it now. What the?
I wish he kept doing it, but it fixed immediately as soon as I said
He's doing that. Push-ups.
I don't know what Roach was doing.
Handstand. Run.
It's definitely it's weak. How do I get up there? Ah, I don't need to get up there.
So you know about the roll that they implemented in the game, right? Like if you're falling, you can press the button, press the jump button, I think, right before you hit the ground.
No.
Do you remember how deadly falls were in this game?
I quickly
Oh,
learned
alright.
upon starting over in this game. I fell like it was in the tutorial. I fell like 6 feet and my character died. I was like, what?
Run, Roach.
It's like I didn't take a ladder and my character died.
The death march. Shit's no joke, man.
My character hit that rock and died.
You fell off the cliff, Mike? You went on the beach?
I ain't letting no necker put his hands on me.
That was the worst. I'll never forget.
Put it down for a long time after that. For a good couple months.
Bobby had to coax me back in. I was going. I was like, nope, this sucks.
I don't know why everybody talks this game up so much.
I know, right?
Dang. I played with it. I got wrecked. Caught that arrow in the back.
Oh.
I really despise this leveling up system. That's like I have so many points, but like I don't have any new open spots, so like they're basically pointless.
Pointless points.
I got like 5 ability points or something. They're just all useless. What do I got?
Until you hit a certain level so you can throw another one in.
I got 5. I gotta wait until 8, which I'm about to hit, so actually. And then still, there's nothing really, like I want to unlock this 18 tree, but I'm like, it feels so pointless putting spells in here, like, that I don't want to use. Feels like a waste. Just because I'm not going to be able to equip them.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think if I want to fully go down more to the spell tree, or leave the spell tree alone for a second, and then grab maybe...
Like I said, you can always rebuff it. I mean, redo it. Respect, so... You shouldn't think too hard into, you know?
Yeah. I'm not sure if I want to keep going into the mage tree, basically, or dip into poisons or bombs. That's my thought right now. Either oils, bombs, or more magic. But for more magic, I need 10 points before I get the next ability unlocked. So I'm not going to see any benefit until 5 more theory levels. But if I don't put it towards it, then that's just, you know, delaying it anyways.
Giving me no choice.
I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck!
Club.
Every time Ramus taunts.
Critical hit to the back of the head.
Them junks be. They be clubbing.
Does your trap sign reduce the speed of projectiles too?
Not yet. I want to get that, but I need the next tree.
Why'd you cut that man's legs off like that?
Just clubbed me in the back of the head 5 minutes ago. Running, sprinting, and jumping outside combat does not use stamina. These aren't one-time potions, right? I just keep getting them back anytime I...
Yeah, anytime you rest, as long as you have the alcohol.
Lots of new stuff. Custom leveling.
Swimming in real water.
Probably some stuff I'm not supposed to be at yet. I'm obviously not supposed to be here. Look up. Fracking Dracula chasing me.
Those are self-destructing things.
Nah, those are some GM level creatures.
Hmm. You have the power of melting.
No, I ain't supposed to have that about me. I'm definitely not supposed to be here, whatever this is.
I don't think you have it. Even seems
Damn, Village of the Damned. No. Don't touch me. What is this? Invisible wall? Am I at the end of the world?
Could use a portal about now.
Good old Ramus. I'll just use him.
But didn't you lose the last time you used him? You felt like you needed a carry jungler, which is why you picked Pepper him.
Yeah, but Ramus does work. Like,
That's only if your team is capable.
and my team's doing alright.
Yeah, but when your team isn't, that's when you're not.
I'm sorry, what?
It's like when your team isn't doing work, then he's not very useful.
Yeah, that's true.
Why are you a stupid horse, Roach? Oh god, this horse. Wish you could quick travel no matter where you were.
I feel like we were close to a quick travel point when you unlocked that entrance. I think that was a marker there.
Uh-uh.
No?
Yeah.
Slow
Looking at the
now.
map now.
Whoa.
Don't see anything. Just like that.
It's easy like that.
Whoa there, Roach.
Salt. The bot lane finally did it.
Perfect weather for a voyage.
I mean, the Twitch did work in the other game.
I mean, Twitch got worked.
I'm pretty sure the Twitch was helping clean up those team fights.
Oh, you mean that game?
Oh, nice. If you get to the edge
I thought
of
you
the
meant
world,
nothing.
it allows you to teleport.
Hold on, what?
If you ever get to the edge of the world, it counts as a free teleport.
In The Witcher?
Yeah.
Pretty sure he was just like, I can't go there anymore or something like that.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I should turn back. But if you just try and force it anyways, it'll automatically bring up the map for you to teleport.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember doing that. I didn't think you were near the end of the world, though.
The world, though.
My favorite song of like almost all time is in The Witcher. You guys remember, was this Steel for Humans?
No.
It's not the base fighting song.
Let me hit you up with it right quick.
It's like the main combat song, isn't it?
It's one of the combat songs. I mean, The Witcher has like 20 combats. You know what I mean?
But the main one.
That one. It's in the, if that's the one you're talking about, I'm not sure, but I hope it is.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's the one? Alright.
What is it? The
Hey.
Witcher song?
I wouldn't say the main song, but it's just one of the really good fight songs.
It's like
So I got
the
a quick
combat
question
song
for
to
you.
me. I don't know, maybe. Pay attention
Oh.
to the other ones.
What was the thing you said to change the time?
What?
Mike said there was something you can change the time to where it's only like 10 seconds instead
It's
of
on
like.
YouTube. It's a YouTube setting. But it's if you're streaming to YouTube, you know what I'm saying?
So it's only you that can do that, not me.
Right. But
Oh,
when I
that's
enable
streaming
it,
YouTube.
it makes it so the delay is only 10 seconds for you as well.
Yeah,
When
that
you're
sounds
watching
about
my
right.
stream.
I have to mute your stream because I hear myself and my voice doesn't sound like.
Yeah, I'm just skipping through it real quick. I didn't recognize it, so
Faster.
maybe I just haven't heard it yet.
Oh wow, that's it's like the song. I remember. Have you fought a Leshen yet?
Oh, what? No.
Oh, okay, that's why.
It doesn't take a lesson to play that, does it?
I remember, like, that's why I first heard it. I was fighting a Leshen in some kind of woods, and that's why I think one of the pictures is of the Leshen or something like that. But it was incredible. I was just like, oh my god, this is awesome.
Yeah. I thought it was more common than that, but like I said, I could be wrong, or I must be wrong.
It was common in one other area, and that was it. They only played it like 2 times, and I was like, wow, this is a really good song that needs to be played a lot more than twice.
But with a title like that, you imagine it would be more common, at least against humans.
I'm so sorry, like, I had to mute my stream. What'd you say?
So with a title like that, you imagine it would be more common than used
Yeah,
against humans.
exactly. But it's.
Did you see what he did with them?
But yeah, it was definitely like really happy with that song, and especially with all the crows and stuff like that. I felt like I was fighting Itachi for a little bit. Good.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But now the mage says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What
It's
are you
weird that
doing
these
here?
questions are still
Let me
there.
think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoiled
Like, I already
scenery?
asked her this
Or
the
is it
first time I
furthering
ran
the
into her.
age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt.
I mean the persecution made...
Yes, that's exactly what... Witch hunter.
So, no, been here a while.
Long enough for...
It's weird. Exact same questions playing out.
Pick
I did...
Emperor.
Rad...
Changing the sub... Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Great. What was this? Potion of Clearance. Returns all ability points so that you can
Good.
redistribute them.
1,000 gold, bro.
Ain't nobody got that much money.
What are those pages? Formulas?
Crafting those runes and stuff.
Can you sell those runes? Do they make money?
Yeah, I can sell the ones I have. Golly, this thing costs 583 gold. Kind of annoying.
Others?
The fact that I have to Like I'm trying to see which or what stuff I need
for a potion or for what?
yeah, for potions, and like I just need to like keep bouncing back and forth.
Can you pin it? You can pin a potion.
But there's just so many that I need from different things that it's just like sometimes they tell you, and sometimes they don't.
You can only pin one thing at a time, right?
Which is a bit retarded. Nostrix, that's what I'm missing for that. And Dragonheart, Nostrix, 2 Allspice. Nostrix, 2 Allspice. Alright, go back. What the hell does that look like? Ergot seeds, 4 of them. Ergot Granaria. Alright, I spent like all my freaking money. But got a good bit of spells. Or I shouldn't say spells, but chance to freeze. Interesting. What the hell? Ugh, so annoying. I keep doing that. What the hell? Okay, whatever. Let's spend a lot of time here.
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serad, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think. Your image. That's all you care about.
The point is, listen. I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Fyke Isle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Lost so much health. I know I'm gonna die from Titanfall. Mortar Titans. Oh my gosh, these newts. This match loss will not appear in your record. What? Yeah. Some consolation.
Geralt, can you hear me? How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox, can I contact you with it or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition!
Wonderful.
Yeah, on hard. It's pretty hard. Failed. In wave 3.
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What?
I think the first time we failed twice. The first time we were pretty close. Second time didn't seem like we made it very far.
Say?
Mm-hmm.
You must be very careful.
Good. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It seems that it rewards you for standing in it, but you have to wait so long before you can do anything else. Hmm. You can trap what?
Doesn't look like the work of necrophages. Show me what you got.
You and me both. Evil. Fire is good against that, right? Oh, really?
Slow now. Whoa. Take it easy.
Trusty
Oh
arms.
my gosh. GG.
I'd like you to craft some.
Only 4 mortar type. 10 weeks.
So long.
Oh my god.
Slow now.
Should have had them stay close. Should have had them stay. You know, like the allies. I don't know what they were doing. Like I went out to take care of the mortar titans, and I got those two. You were both kind of, yeah. So like the point of it, you're protecting your nexus. The nexus until you get to them, and they'll turn on you. But
Damn it.
yeah. Once its shield is down, it's just permanent damage.
Good.
Shouldn't have better support.
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed?
And loading me back to regular mode. I think I failed regular once.
Let's try Kira's lamp.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie! Millie, what's with you?
The first day I played this, I don't know if they made it harder, but
Millie, we gotta
I don't
flee.
think it lost
Quick now.
hard. On the first day I
Millie!
played on
Millie,
it.
what's
After
with
that,
you?
it's just been downhill.
I don't know. So hot. Burning. Ah! What? No. Stay back. Don't leave me.
Probably played hard 10 times. I think I won twice. And they were like the first 2 times. I think I was playing North Star. But I played North Star again, and today I lost. I think I might have beaten it on with the support, but I don't know. I might not have.
range. Fresh corpse. Must have come here a while after the nobleman's death.
They left us, look! All of them done went. We've to swim, come on! What about all this? I can't leave it! You go. Find a boat and come back for me. If you make it across. Why wouldn't I? Be back before you know it.
Winds howling.
They're onto us. They'll not let Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat. With no notion we's coming to tear him to shreds. Waist clear, lads.
A lot of them, isn't it?
What now, you piece of filth?
peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Gerald, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for it, and the daughter. To the top!
Blood. Many must have died here.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let them out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who? Who are you?
Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Enemy Titan eliminated.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too. Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Oh no.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I... couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Really hope I can help. Need to look around first.
Whatever for? Not in the tower, but bones and rats. Don't leave me with them again.
I'll come back for you. You can be sure.
Very well, but come back soon. Don't keep me waiting.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Alone. All have left me.
Ghost.
When will this nightmare end? Alone. All have left me. Will you help me now? You promised not to leave me here.
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me.
Damn it, gotta catch them.
For a moment like you joined the race yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
You cannot save a game right now.
This be the witch.
Oh god, Final Fantasy multiplayer beta looks ugly. 15. It looks ugly. But it might just be from looking at the PC.
I want to talk.
Looking at this.
Damn it, I told you! Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me as soon as I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time? But... can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there? In the tower? Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I abandoned her.
Yes. Go to the tower. Talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Garrett's trolling.
Let's go to the tower.
Said Garrett's trolling like that right now. I don't know.
We wander this place because of you.
I feel like I did that. I feel like I did that one. I took the bonus. I don't remember that. Yeah.
long enough for revenge. And now it's going to affect
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
I remember the screams. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead. All dead.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
How could you kiss her? How could you even think about kissing her?
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
Mostly.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Well, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbough. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful. Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Bet the old witch.
She did indeed.
Very much so. See you, Kira.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Yeah, I feel like that one was the... Isn't there a long chain of quests for that guy?
Giddy up.
I think that's the last part of it.
Slow now. Move it.
I'll be back.
Each will say by what they have.
Greetings.
Just in time. Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
Begin.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle. What is this life? Well, you know.
Fleeting torment ere we know.
What comes next once life subsides?
Man his own fate decides.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will send by what they're harried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
You're prepared to end their grief.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve. Ye who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall, see this sign, gentle, pale. Ye we summon, ye we Tis right. Burning incense ever higher. Ye we summon, ye we call, enter souls, we'll judge ye all. Hark, a sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
Who are you?
He knows.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire! Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls! We must help them!
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me!
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
You don't know a thing about their customs.
Take it, and disperse the others.
Good folk, leave not these grounds. Ye cannot break the circle.
Quick out, not good.
It is an ill turn. Ill. Woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
The bloodshed, it do any harm?
Tainted lies the circle now. They who thirst for the gore of men shall come. God's willing, they will be few, and the Peller shall finish the rite.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves. Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
All is quiet, all is gloom. The darkness loom.
Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
All is quiet, all is gloom. The darkness loom.
Wraiths! This sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run! Alas, all is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambros, the Peller fears not.
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The Pella does not wish to speak of this.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambrose lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do. It's clearing up.
Good place to kick it.